What's up, friends and family? It is your boy J-Rod here, and I'm coming out with a gamer review. This is gonna be a redo from my previous two. I'm gonna restart it, so this is gonna be my first one of the redos, and I'm gonna do it in order of all the games I have right now, and the setup for it is gonna be plot, single player, multiplayer, gameplay, and then DLC if it has it. And this is how it's gonna go for this game, which is AC Brotherhood for the fanboys, which I am a fanboy to the Assassin's Creed series. This is actually Assassin's Creed 3 for nobody who doesn't know what it is. And the plot of the game for Brotherhood is that the main plot of it is you play as Ezio Auditore, a master assassin now in Brotherhood, and now in Brotherhood he's a master assassin, and he goes to Rome with his family and his Brotherhood of Assassins to Rome, so he can stop Cesare Borgia and the whole Borgia family. So what they're gonna do, what Ezio plans is going to Rome, defeating the Borgia family, assassinating them all, and then the conspiracy from the previous game is gone. It's gonna be over with. That's how the plot is. Now, single player, it's pretty much your basic Assassin's Creed game, except a lot more features were added to it, like this feature in the game. It's where you can do, not technically dual wield, but not really dual wield, but technically speaking, yes. Like, if you have a sword, you will have the hidden pistol locked with it. Like, you can do a certain combo. You stab somebody with your sword, you turn around and you shoot somebody with the hidden pistol. That's how that is. And I found that really cool. And if you have a dagger, his throwing knives will be connected to it, so you kill somebody with the dagger, then you throw a knife at somebody. That's how that is. And, there's less quirks and glitches with it, I guess. It's got a little bit better graphics from the previous game. That's all I really gotta say. Multiplayer. This was the first game for Assassin's Creed to have multiplayer in it, and I thought they did a good job, except they should have added game lobbies, because the loading for the matches was horrible. Nothing good. Like, it was no good. Besides the fact of not having game lobbies and the loading screen for getting to a match was horrible, the actual gameplay of multiplayer was pretty good. It was good enough since it was multiplayer and it wasn't single player. And how it was is that you would play the story of that. They actually added a story to the multiplayer in like Call of Duty or something. And the story is that you play as an Abstergo trainee trying to become a master assassin, so that when you're outside of the Animus, all these trainees will be master assassins because of the bleeding effect from the previous game. And once they're master assassins, Abstergo is going to attack the Brotherhood in present day 2012. That's the story for that. And I thought it was pretty good multiplayer. I thought it was pretty good because, well, it was their first game with multiplayer of the Assassin's Creed series, and I thought they did a pretty decent job. It wasn't glitchy at all. Instead of like it being cheap, it was pretty decent of kills. Like, somebody could be on a rooftop chasing somebody while they're on the ground and they don't even know it, and somebody could come up from the rooftop and kill somebody. That's how it is. The only thing that I thought was cheap was the stun reversal, which is, or not stun reversal, yeah, stun reversal. When you are trying to stun somebody and they see you, and then they will basically flip you over and then kill you from there. That's what I thought was cheap. I never really figured out how to do that because it was just difficult, and I didn't really care. Because I was a decent player at the multiplayer. I was okay. But onward to gameplay. Single player, just like the previous game, Assassin's Creed 2, except they amped it up and added more to it. Like, bigger area. It was definitely a bigger area. It was 3 times the size of the Florence map in number 2. And there was more, almost all the characters from the previous game showed up, so you had the character development in that, and I thought that was good. And the gameplay wasn't as quirky as you'd think. It wasn't as quirky or glitchy. It was a little glitchy at times, like you'd fall off a building by accident. Like, it'll glitch once in a while, like maybe once every 3 months, not even. It's just, that's like the only glitches around. And then, multiplayer, decent for its first multiplayer game. That's all I gotta say, and I already explained it all. So there you go. Now, DLC, they had multiple, like, map packs. Like, you get new maps to run around and kill people and such. And then I believe they added, like, characters as well. You can play as different characters, like the Harlequin and such. And then they also have, in the Assassin's Creed games and all Ubisoft games for Xbox 360 and PS3, the Uplay, which is technically like a free DLC system. Like, if you get certain achievements, you'll get a certain amount of points back from that. Like, if you beat Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, you'll get 40 points in Uplay, and you'll be able to buy, like, DLC for that. Like, I bought the multiplayer character Harlequin, which is like the female version of the Harlequin, and she was about 40 points. So that was like a free DLC. You didn't have to buy it officially. It didn't even have to download. It would just be, it would be downloaded into the hard drive of the disc, basically. I don't know exactly how it worked, but from my perspective, it like basically downloaded into the hard drive of its disc. And there's also, besides some multiplayer map packs, they had the story DLC called the Da Vinci Disappearance, which a plot of that was you had Leonardo da Vinci disappeared and you had to find him, and there was puzzles, and they added a new gambling game, which I never got a chance to play it. I've only seen walkthroughs, but I can't really give a rating for that right now. But if I ever get a chance to play, I will make a new review. So, from my perspective, from 1 to 5 on the rating scale, it is not the best Assassin's Creed game, by far. Not the best. By far not the best. Because Assassin's Creed 3 is coming out this October on my birthday, which is fucking ironic, because I want it, but I doubt I'm getting it. And I'd say it's not my favorite one at all. Besides the multiplayer would probably make it my favorite, but multiplayer didn't play throughout leveling up the whole thing. I was level 43 before my Xbox Live got shut down. Like, I didn't renew it at all, so I was a level 43 before I was able to make it to a level 50, and it's not my favorite one at all, but I would give it from my scale, it's really don't like, which is number 1, number 2, which is don't like, number 3 is I like it, number 4 is I really like it, and then number 5 is I love it. But I do only like this game, so I give it a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. So, comment down below about what your opinion is about the game. Like the video if you agree.